but you can't do it. And her name is London, like City. Yeah. How did your debut performance go?
Last time.
It went perfect. Oh, modest, huh? He had his debut performance here at the Magic Castle just a few minutes ago.
Oh, that's cool.
I know, I get so excited. I'm like jumping and running around. But I polled everyone as they left the room. I said, how did he do? Because they all knew it was his debut. They all said he was awesome. That's the official word. He was awesome. Yes!
All right.
I like enthusiasm.
Yeah, that's cool.
So,
How old is he?
he just turned 16 years old. He just got into our junior program in September, I believe. Yes, definitely September. To get into the program, you have to be professional level. I mean, you have to be as good as the big boys to get into this program. And to actually perform here, well, you'll see. You're about to see how wonderful these young people are and why I always say the junior program is the jewel of the castle. Everyone makes fun of me, but it's true. So if I get his name right, we're going to do very well. Please welcome Pete Pridanonda.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now, like Kate said, my name is Pete, and I've been doing magic for about 3 years. And over the years, I've actually found out that there are a lot of good things about being a magician. Now, how many of you know what they are? Let me know what they are.
Magician?
Well, actually, the good things about being a magician is that I can actually show my hand empty and make money. Just like so. That's one of the good things about being a magician. But you see, I can also take the money and split it into two. So now I have 25 cents and 50 cents. But you see, being a magician, I can also keep money wherever I like. In this case, I keep the third coin up my sleeve. So now there's 75 cents, right? But if you think about it, there's not really a lot of money to spend with, except in the olden days, right? But let's see if we can actually do something with these coins, okay? Could you please open your hand out for me, please? All right. And I'll let you hang on to one of the coins, okay? Can you hang on to this coin?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Something really strange happens. That coin seems to just disappear, right? Let's try with this coin. Hang on to this coin for me, please.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the bad thing about being a magician, right? Because once you make money, you can lose money very easily.
Right.
But you see, something is even stranger than this. Because if I take the money and put it in my pocket, right, you can see the coin through my fabric, right? Sometimes money can actually slip away very easily. Just like so. Thank you. Now, one time when I actually did this, somebody think that when I put the coins into my hand, it actually travel up my sleeves and then across my chest. That makes the coin disappear. But actually, that's not the secret. The secret is actually in the coin itself. Because no matter how tight I'm holding onto the coin just seems to disappears. And that's the mystery that even I cannot figure out. Thank you very much. Now, let's try some card magic, okay? How many of you have ever seen a magician do card tricks before? Almost all of you, right? So, what is usually the first thing that magicians do when he takes out a deck of cards?
He shuffles them.
Shuffles them. Well, actually, he takes the cards out of the box first.
Oh,
That's usually the first thing, right? Really important thing, okay?
Yeah.
And after he takes the cards out, he usually have you pick a card, and then remember the card, right? And then put it back in, and maybe give the cards a shuffle or two. But today, I'm going to try something completely different, okay? So I'm going to need a volunteer to help me. So would somebody help me, please?
I'll help you.
Okay. Would you mind sitting?
Sure. Nobody else is raising their hands.
Now, what is your name?
Nancy.
Nancy. My name is Pete. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Is this your first time at the Magic Castle?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay. Thank you. You have fun here.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to show you the first 3 card tricks that I've ever learned. All right.
Okay.
And I want to combine into one huge trick so you can see them at the same time. Okay. I would like you to actually concentrate. Look deep into my eyes. All right. And I'll try to take out the card that I think will be similar to the card you will pick in the future. Okay. So let's see. I got it. this will be my prediction, right? I'll leave it over here for now. I'll get back to it in the end.
I
Okay?
want to know.
You know it a little bit. But first, I'll have you pick a card, okay? So if you please say stop wherever you like as I riff through the cards.
Okay. Stop.
Right here. Now, since I'm seeing this card, I'm going to use a card right above it, alright? So if you please take a look at this card, show the card around. Do not show me what the card is. Can everyone see the card?
Yes.
Okay. And keep the card face down, alright? And go ahead and place it back on top of this pile. And I'll cut your card back in the deck, okay? Make sure it's lost. Now, the first trick that I learned was how to find a card using a magic spell. Okay? Really, really mysterious. Magic spell. Have you ever seen a magician find cards using a magic spell before? Well, I'll show you what it is right now, okay? What is the name of the card that you picked?
You want me to say it?
Yes, you can say.
8 of diamonds.
8 of diamonds, right? So watch carefully, okay? E-I-D-H-T. See? Magic spell. Not like Harry Potter spell, but spelling the cards.
Okay.
So 8, O-F, what do you say, the 8 of diamonds?
Diamonds.
D-I-A-M-O-N-D. And on the S, you're 8 of diamonds. This is the first trick that I've learned. But you see, the second trick that I've learned was how to actually predict the future. In this case, I moved the cards from the beginning, right? So hopefully, if my prediction is correct, this card should be almost the same as this card. So what should it be?
That shit was the one I was thinking about?
It should be the 8 of hearts, right? Same suit,
No.
same value, same color, right? The mate of the card.
No.
No, you're not thinking anymore.
Because over here,
Eight
you
of
see
hearts.
8 of hearts.
Nice.
Now, that is the second trick that I've learned. But you see, the third trick that I learned was actually how to locate high cards in the deck, alright? Now, what would you say is the highest card in the deck of cards?
Ace
The 4 aces,
spades.
basically, right?
Yeah.
So, which ace would you like me to find first? I'll try to find the 4 aces. Which ace would you like me to find?
Ace of spades.
Ace of spades, are you sure? Let's try for
I can switch it up.
Ace of spades is actually a really good choice because most people like the ace of spades and usually the hardest one to find.
Oh my
spades.
goodness.
Thank you. Now, not only did I find the ace of spades, but I've also found the ace of diamonds. Not only that, but I've also changed your card into the ace of clubs.
I'm impressed.
And the ace of hearts, I've actually managed to snuck it in the box.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Now, let me show you something with these 4 aces, okay? It's actually a gambling technique that card sharks actually use in a real card game. Now, if you were actually holding on to these aces, how would you normally turn the cards over? Like, grab it like this and then turn it over like this, right? But you see, some people would even take the cards and turn it over in a very sneaky way like this. But you see, being a magician, I don't have to do any of this. I use a slightly different technique, okay? Just this squaring action right here. I cause the ace of hearts to turn over. Did you see it? The ace of hearts actually turns face up. Thank you. Doing this move again causes the ace of hearts to turn face down and causes another ace to turn over. In this case, the ace of clubs. And if you look, you can clearly see the ace of clubs. Turns over. Thank you. So now we have 2 aces down and 2 more aces to go, right? The next ace would be the ace of diamonds. Do you see anything happens? I've actually causes the ace of diamonds to turn over. Just like so. Now, would you like to know how this works?
Yeah.
You would like to know, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually using mark cards, mark playing cards. Have you ever seen mark cards before? Well, actually, these aces are actually marked on the back. There are actually little red dots on these corners. Can you see the little red dot?
I don't see. Let me look.
Here, let me. You cannot handle mark cards.
I want to get my glasses.
Mark cards are very, very special in a real card
Don't
game.
touch.
If I go through the cards one by one, can you see the little red dots on the cards?
I don't see any red dots.
How about I make it bigger so you can see it?
Okay.
Just apply a little bit of heat. And that makes the red dot a little bit bigger.
Oh yeah.
So in this case, it's on the ace of spades. Okay. Now let me show you the other markings on the rest of these aces. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3 left to go. Can you see the markings on this ace? The little red dot. It's very, very difficult to see.
Give me my glasses.
You don't need your glasses.
Yeah, I want my glasses.
Get our glasses.
It's actually microscopic. It's very, very small.
Certainly is.
You actually have to apply heat. In this case, friction. 1, 2, 3. And you can actually see the red markings on the front. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna see those red markings. I'm determined to see them.
In this case, it's on the ace of clubs, right?
Okay.
Now, let's see if you can actually locate the markings on the rest of these aces, okay?
Okay.
Can you see the markings on this card? It's actually very small. You need special trained eye to be able to see it. Like really, the markings are very, very small. But if I apply heat, you can actually see the markings on the backs of the cards.
Wow.
Just like so.
Well, I'm telling you, there is no marking.
So now all the aces are basically marked on the back, right?
Right.
But of course, we cannot use this in a real card game because they would catch you out that you're using marked cards. And that would be a very, very bad thing. So let's see if we can actually fix this, okay? Now, you can see the ace of cards has a red back, right? Different from the rest of these cards, right? You can see that here. You can take a look really close.
Yeah, I just want to see if there's heat going on. I can switch it over.
Do you want to be able to do the magic? You will apply heat yourself to change it back to its original form.
I
Are
can't.
you ready?
Yeah.
Are you up to the task?
Yeah.
You can see it red back, different from the rest of the other cards, right? Here, put your other hand on top and apply heat. Push down really, really tight. Turn it over. I think it works. I think it works. Hopefully it works.
Oh my God! I have the power.
It's actually very, very good. Now, do you think you can do it again with these other aces?
I'm gonna try it. Do I put it?
You can put all of them at the same time in your hand and apply heat on the cards.
Okay, I got one hand going on.
And let's see if it works. Go ahead and turn your cards over.
Abracadabra.
Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo.
And go ahead and see if it works. Oh, it works! It works. All the cards are now changed back to its original form. Now that you know the techniques of how magicians actually use at cheating at playing cards, I would like to show you how actually they practice their techniques, okay? They actually practice it by using a game called the 3-card monte. Has anyone ever heard of that game before, the 3-card monte? No. It's actually played on the streets in Las Vegas and many places.
When they switch them around?
Yeah, we have to find the odd card among the other cards. So I'm going to need the jokers for this, okay? Do you have the jokers I can borrow? Jokers.
Is it on me?
Let me see if I have some.
There's some over here.
Oh, there's some over
There's some over
here.
there.
I'm a joker.
Oh, I have 2 right here.
Oh.
Okay.
Magical jokers, alright. Now, aside from the jokers, we're also going to be using the aces, okay? Go ahead and name your favorite ace.
Name them?
Name one. You can take one out.
Let's do the Ace of Clubs.
The ace of clubs. And let's see, we'll use another ace. So could you please help me out, please?
Sure.
Name your favorite ace out of these.
Here, right.
Ace of diamonds.
Ace of diamonds. And these other 2 aces, I'm not going to use. Okay, so I'm going to just loose it back in the deck like so. Just to make sure that it's not into play, right? Now, since 3-card monte is usually played with only 3 cards, I'm going to get rid of one of the aces, okay? And in this case, let me get rid of the ace of clubs. This is your favorite ace, right? I'll get back to it in a little bit, okay? I'll leave it over so everyone can see it the whole time.
Okay.
And all you have to do is keep track of the ace of diamonds, alright?
Okay.
Don't follow the jokers because jokers are very, very confusing. Now, where is the ace of diamonds? Just for practice.
In the middle.
Obviously in the middle, right? But if I make it more difficult by flipping it face down like so. Actually, I'll leave it protruding out so you can see it the whole time. But if I mix the cards like so, where should that bring the ace of diamonds?
On the top.
Should be on the top. On the top right here?
No.
No, actually it's jokers. You're actually correct. Very good job. Let's try it again, okay? I'll take the ace of diamonds and I'll put it in between the jokers. You can see it here, in between the jokers, really fair, right? Now, where's the ace of diamonds?
You got me on that one, I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
In the middle.
Should be in the middle, right? It's actually on top. But you see, the weird thing is, even if you take the ace of diamonds and clearly put it on top of the jokers, it just seems like it actually went all the way down to the bottom, which is very strange if you think about it, right? Very, very strange. Okay. Now, since we've been using the ace of diamonds the whole time, let's get to your ace of clubs, okay? I'll take the ace of diamonds and I'll leave it aside for now, so nobody can get to it, all right? And again, I'll take the jokers and I'll put it in between the ace of clubs. Now, just for practice, where is the ace of clubs?
It's in the middle.
It should be in the middle, right? But you see, this is a strange part. If I
Okay.
snap my fingers, it seems that they're now the ace of diamonds and the ace of clubs. It's over here. Now, you know the reason why these cards are very difficult to follow among the jokers? Because the jokers are very, very special. They have superpowers in them. They're very special jokers. Do you want to know why?
Yeah.
I'll show you why, okay? If I take the jokers, and if I put one on top and one on the bottom, alright? You see the jokers are inseparable. They're best friends, if you will. They don't like to be far apart. They like to be close together. In this case, you can see one on top, one on the bottom, right? But if you watch carefully, 1, 2, and 3. You can see it switch places with the aces, just like so. Now, let's try it again, okay? I'll take, let's see, oh, that's not on the bottom here. I'll put it again, but this time I'll put it face to face like so. And again, I'll put it down over here for now. So this should be the aces, right? But the weird thing is, over here, I have the aces, and down here are the jokers.
Well, I'm right up here watching them.
Now we like to see it again, but this time in your hands. So you can shake the cards out.
Yeah, checking. Is there like, something from
they're
lights
like-
or
they're like-
something?
Yeah, I don't know. I cannot even figure it out myself along the way. But this time I'll do it in your hands, okay?
Okay.
I'll take the aces and I'll put it face to face like before. You can clearly see it being face to face, right? Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Okay. Go ahead and put your right hand on top of these aces. Cover it up really tight. Do not let go, okay? And now, I will cause the two jokers to actually switch places with the aces. Can everyone see the jokers? Can you see the jokers? Becomes the aces. So this should be, thank you very much. So this should be the
gonna
jokers,
be the
right?
jokers.
But you know the jokers are
And-
special.
Ah!
And if you look, they like to stay together the whole time.
There's only one.
They love to stay together, the jokers.
Oh my gosh.
It's really strange, huh?
Yeah. How did I do that? I had that thing on tight,
What did you get?
Do you think you can try to actually separate the jokers?
too. Yeah, I'm gonna try this.
The jokers are very difficult to separate.
Yeah, obviously, because it's not going anywhere.
You have to use a different method.
What do I have to do?
You have to actually rub this joker, like wake him up. Rub the jokers on the back. Like,
What?
wake up!
Wake up!
And rub the other one too on the other side. Wake up!
Wake up.
And you know what happens?
What?
The jokers separate right apart. Thank you.
Oh, wake up.
Really strange. Let's get rid of the jokers. I think they like to stay together so much that we shouldn't keep them in the deck, right? We should leave them hang out in our pockets. So since my show is almost coming to an end, I would like to leave you off with another card trick. But this time, something that really, really strange, okay? Could you please give the cards a little bit of a shuffle, please? Now, how many of you have ever opened a deck of cards and found that some of the cards are misprinted in some way? You have? What card do you find that's misprinted?
The 10 of clubs.
Ten of clubs? Well, is it like, is it missing tips on the cards?
No, it's just like all slurred and
Oh, I would like to have that card so I can do some magic with it. Okay, you satisfied with the cards are shuffled?
Yeah.
Well, the other day I opened a deck of cards in the mail, and I found out that some of the cards are being actually really misprinted. And you can actually see that the cards really are misprinted. This actually hasn't been printed yet, which is really, really strange, right? But let's see if we can actually try something with these cards, okay? But first, I'll have you pick a card, right? We'll leave it down here for now. We'll leave it down here. This is very simple.
Start
So
diving
first,
in.
I'll have you say stop at a card, okay?
Okay.
Say stop wherever you like.
Stop.
We like to go a little bit more.
Sure, if you want me to.
Would you like to? It's up to you.
Yeah, go. Stop.
Right here. Now I'll take out 4 cards, all right, instead of 1, which makes it more interesting. Okay. Now, do you believe that these cards have special properties on them? They can actually print any cards you like. In this case, you're gonna print the cards that you selected. Okay. Let's start with this one right here. You think this card is red or black?
Red.
Red.
Ah,
Excellent, excellent. It's actually the 5 of hearts, right?
I know I'm psychic.
You're really psychic.
Yeah.
5 of hearts. I'll leave it down here for now. And these cards will try to print the 5 of hearts, okay? With just a shake over the 5. You can see it. You got the 5. So, we have 3 more cards to go, right? You think this card is red or black?
I'm gonna go red.
Red? It's actually black. But nice try, nice try. The 10 of clubs, right? You can see that the rest of these cards are still all blank, right? But let's see if you can print the 10 of clubs. 1, 2, 3. You can actually see the 10 of clubs. Really printed on the cards. So now we have 2 more cards to go, right? These cards, you think it's red or black?
Black.
It's
Yeah! Darn it!
Don't worry, you have 1 more try to go.
Yeah,
We'll try to
right.
print this card. Okay?
Okay.
6 of hearts, right?
Right.
I'll leave it down here for now. You can see these cards are still misprinted, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's try something. Take these cards and push it through my hand once, twice, and 3 times. You can actually see it print the 6 of hearts.
I call it black.
So now, which one do you think this is? Do you think this is red or black?
It's gotta be black.
You are correct.
Yay.
The Queen of Clubs. But you see, we're going to try something different with this card, okay? We're just going to tap it on the Queen of Clubs. And it actually creates an essence of the Queen of Clubs on the other side. Can you see a little bit of the Queen of Clubs on this side?
Can I look?
Yes, you can take a look.
Well, I see some markings of something, but not really.
Not really? But do you know why you cannot see the Queen of Clubs?
Right.
Invisible ink.
Invisible ink.
But you know how the invisible ink
I loved
works?
that stuff when I was little.
Yeah, but you know how it actually works? See, when you touch the ink to this card, it transfers the ink, making it the Queen of Clubs. And also the other cards also transfer the ink.
Oh my
The Queen of
god.
Clubs. Thank you very much. That's the end of my show. And thank you very much for helping me.
Thank you.
You've all been a wonderful audience. Have a great time.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very good.
Okay.